Valley Club, don't miss out on your last chance for some more zombie casual before she goes back in the vault. We got a new version of Battleworld coming tomorrow. Talk about some of the changes you need to prepare for. And when is the next tower coming? We're talking about these and your mailbag questions. You're ready for all of it. You know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. And I hope you don't miss out on your last opportunity for zombie casual. We're talking about those orbs, which you don't want to miss before she goes back in the vault. Also, when is the next tower coming? We're talking about these things and your mailbag questions. If you get some value from the video today, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Marvel Strike Force video goes up. A big PSA, guys, last chance for some zombie casual shards before she goes into the vault, paid or non-paid, whether you're gonna buy them or whether you use your power cores. You got less than you got about a day to do these or so. I managed to get my casual to 3 gold stars free to play. Hopefully we could get another one. It would be very core expensive to do that within a day, but we go into the game right now. We see that there's only 1 more day and 2 hours of her event, and this means that if you want to get some red stars for Kestrel, make her valuable or make her a little bit more valuable than she would without it. It's your last chance. Now, how much would your Undying be able to do without Zombie Kestrel? Because even before the arrival of Zombie Kestrel, this is still a pretty strong team. Even with a weak Zombie Kestrel, I think they're still going to be pretty strong. So let me know what you guys are doing. I've been spending my 50 core refreshes and then going into 100 and then using these. I think maybe for the rest of the day, and then tomorrow I'll do a few more. So if we get a few more shards, get a few more Undying Orb fragments. But yeah, this is your last chance. There is, like I said, 1 more day and 2 hours as of me recording this, probably about a day as of this video going up. So make sure that all your Zombie Kestrel Orb or your Undying Orb fragments, make sure you open them before they go away. I'm assuming these orbs won't go away right in a couple days, but your ability to get these fragments for free is probably going away. So yeah, if you want to get some Zombie Kestrel shards before she goes back in the vault for at least a few months, I'm assuming that we'll get a lot of access to her shards next Halloween, but there'll probably be some midpoint between now and next Halloween that we'll get some access to her shards free to play as well. But yeah, the red stars, who knows how long they're going to be before we get access to more red stars for her. And as described in the latest blog post from Friday, the new raid season leaderboard is up where top alliance can get 175 bonus Thunder Strike shards. We go into the game right now and see where most alliances are going to be. Milestone rewards are pretty unchanged, pretty lackluster, but the ranking rewards now, we still have some armory, 19 pieces. We have some Crimson Gear raid orb fragments. So all Crimson Gear, but none of the Gear tier 20 pieces. And then we got some old school Teal Gear as well. But we also have some shards for Thunder Strike. Now, everyone will get him unlocked for free if you're pretty engaged by the end of the month. By the end of the 3 months of this cycle, you should have 7 stars for your Thunder Strike, 7 red stars as well. But if you want to get some shards earlier, well, do good on the raids with your underlines. You get some earlier shards. Even if you do the worst in the entire game on the raids, you're in like the 51 to 100% of the rankings. So getting 20 shards for free. So just giving a little earlier access to Thunder Strike. I think they did say that even without this, there's like 200 total shards for month 1 for Thunder Strike. But I guess with these 2 raid seasons, you can get up to 40 more at the low end and to 175 more times 2 at the high end, guys. And in less than a day from me recording this, 23 hours and 25 minutes to be exact, is when we having a new version of Battleworld with some slight changes. The big changes are going to be to these chaos missions. So instead of using your Insidious 6 and a few other characters, now you're still going to be able to use your legendary characters, Quasar, Blastar, and Thunderstrike, but now it's going to be revolving around the immortal weapons. So Iron Fist, World War II, Lady Bullseye, all in the game right now. We have some characters that are not in the game yet. Steel Serpent, Swordmaster, no way to get charged for any of these characters. But we have the Mighty Avengers and we have some of the Thunderbolts. So Mighty Avengers and Hercules and Falcon. They also have the Uncanny Avenger tagged out. You have to build up for the Spotlight 2 raids. We also have some of the Thunderbolts, the 3 new members of the Thunderbolts: Songbird, Victoria Hand, Hyperion. So I think the best characters to build are obviously getting ready the Thunderbolts, because you need to build them for the raids. They're like an okay war defense team. Outside of that, you're not really getting too much value from the Thunderbolts. Mighty Avengers, you do need them for the raids, at least 2 of them, Hercules, and you need what is the other one, Falcon. So you got to build those characters anyway. You could make a squad with just those characters, or you could include some of these legendary characters. Blue Marvel, if you spent a lot of money, you have Blue Marvel unlocked, and I'm assuming if you're a high spender, you probably already have Lady Bullseye unlocked, which means that by the second time this event comes around, maybe not the second, if they repeat it next week, but if they repeat it in 2 weeks from now, you should probably have a full Immortal Weapons team and should have no problem. But this time, I think it's going to be based around building up your Thunderbolts and then Hercules and Falcon. And obviously, you probably already have some of these legendary characters built up. Maybe not Thunderstrike, but Quasar Blaster, you probably already have built up. So Songbird, Victoria Hand, Hyperion are the main ones. We also have Hercules and then Quasar Blaster. I think those are going to be like the 6 that I'm going to roll with. Let me know what you're going to do to prepare for this next version of Battleworld that's coming up tomorrow. As we move forward to the only mailbag question of the week, big shout out to you, brother Dorky Cool. And if you want to leave a question for one of these future mailbag videos, we're kind of light this week, but normally we have a bunch of questions to answer. Make sure you join your Discord, go to the mailbag question channel, ask your question. And the only question this week is, I have a question. Why no tower as of late? I want to use my Liberty team in Kiln Tower. And I guess this is just my opinion or like my guess of why we have no tower, but we look at what I think was the last tower, and I think it was related to the Fantastic Four. They called it the Baxter building, and the latest I could find on it was from January 28th, their blog post. What they mentioned is the Baxter building tower is going on right now. The door is open for the Baxter building. Call on your Fantastic Four characters to climb the floors in exchange for rewards. As a reminder, tower is meant for early game players. It's open to level 25, where tower 2, which is what more endgame players did last time, is meant for experienced commanders level 85 and above. And if we gotta look back at some of the sentiment around the time, we might have an explanation to why we haven't had a tower since then. We look at some of the response on Reddit. Baxter Tower, another flop. The tower, the Omega version, is designed for max level players, people with level 105 teams. 2 Baxter building events feeling dumb. Baxter building is messed up. So maybe when they were trying to accommodate this, to have the tower accommodate everyone, they kind of made it not as good for anyone here. Newer players think, you get to play it, which is great. But when you see all those big rewards for the big version and kind of lagged out, I guess it can make a newer mid-game player feel bad a little bit. Maybe that's why they're not doing it. So if my estimations are correct, it has been since late July, early August that we've had a tower, and it is now, as of me recording this, early November. So that is about 4 months that we have not had one. I remember when they used to have these on a monthly basis or every other month when we used to get these. I liked doing these. It was always fun. It was like challenging content. Some pushback though. Not everyone was able to get into these towers. So maybe the devs want to do more events that everyone could participate in. Maybe that's why they did 2 towers. I'm not sure how successful or unsuccessful that was. I'm predicting it wasn't that successful because we haven't had one back for a while. RJ did say that, RJ, the general manager of Marvel Strike Force, in case you haven't seen some of the previous videos, but he did say that they're kind of short-staffed on what they have to do. They have to manage their staff correctly, or they have to manage their staff on the hours that they spend developing different content for the game. Maybe there was other content that they had to work on and just couldn't develop more floors for this. Normally when they have these more floors for these tower modes, it's usually the same floors, and then they add like 3 or add 6 or something like that. Now, as far as my experience with these tower modes, I do think they're fun, but the fun comes at the end. These early floors that we've done already, they're not as fun repeating these floors. So what I would like, if all the repeating floors, if you've done them at least 2 times in the past for 2 previous towers, you get to skip all those floors and just go to the advanced newer floors, would save a lot of time and just let us get to the fun part and not have to do these old repetitive parts again. I'm not sure if the devs want that, if they want us to just go to the end part, the new part that they have to work all that time on and not do any of the older content. So so they're not getting extra, getting us to use any extra time in the game. I don't know, but that's my experience with the towers. I do find them fun. I don't like repeating the floors, but all the new floors with all that require the new teams that are really challenging, I love that stuff, and especially if I can't beat it right away and have to like build up characters to figure out a node or repeat a node over and over and then finding the perfect combo to beat that node. I do like that kind of stuff. So hopefully more of that stuff is added to Marvel Strike Force or returns to Marvel Strike Force. Well, let me know what you want to see coming to Marvel Strike Force. Is it tower modes? Is it pocket dimensions? Is it new things added to Battleworld? Is it more danger rooms? Let me know down in the comments, guys. What are you most looking forward to content-wise coming to Marvel Strike Force? Hopefully you did get some value from this video, and if you did, leave the video a like. Leave me some more mailbag questions. We only had one today, so if you have a question, small, big, whatever, leave more mailbag questions. I love answering your questions on a weekly basis, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do want to see every character in Marvel Strike Force ranked, the best ones, the worst ones, everyone in between, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hulk Fest Bum, ValleyFlyin out. Take care.